just give me a second. I'm going to actually it's still very hot here, but yeah, just give me a second. I'm going to share this with a few groups, and then we should be able to proceed. Okay. And one more group to share, and we should proceed. I probably should also be taking a look at recommended picks and whatnot, but I do have a general gist of what's going on, so we'll talk it over as we go along. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing our first premier draft of March of the Machine. We'll just cash in the draft token. Without further ado, let us proceed. This one should fill up. Okay, very odd. Lots of open seats. Normally you'd expect this to fill up really quickly. This is Premier Draft, right? I did not accident. Yep, Premier Draft. I was concerned for a moment I accidentally clicked Traditional Draft. I believe the draft token works on that one too. But yeah, we normally do Premier Draft. Most people will do Premier Draft. Let's do Premier Draft. So I did hear many interesting things about this format. Like, number one, the thing I've heard is that red is so underpowered. Okay, this is super exciting. Our best pick is probably going to be the companion here. Yorion does a lot of things. Easily goes in mono white, mono blue, so that one's pretty easy one. Our only good removal here is failed conversion and shatter the source, so we're not exactly crying about losing that. Also not crying about losing Invasion of Ikoria. It's decent, but it does miss quite a bit. We're gonna take Yorion. We're gonna see if we can make the stipulation work. If not, it just fits in the 5. It'll just fit into 14. Nothing to cry home about. Also of note, there is a Halo Forger. It is apparently really good, so we might have to be concerned about that. Next up is Ingon. Not so great. It is a nice blink target, but it's not the best one. If there's Phyrexian Gargantua is a good blink target. Nezumi Informant is also a very good blink target in a sense. Escape Shift kind of plays into that. Scornblade Berserker, interesting, but not so much. I probably might take the Informant. It is a bit concerning though. We just passed we did pass Halo Forger, so that is probably the best reason to go blue-black. But I do prefer Informant. Maybe I could just take the Gargantua. That's also good. That's also a good pick. I'll take the cheaper creatures first. We'll see how it comes along. Okay, yeah, we take the cheaper creatures because there's a good chance we might have to take more expensive removal spells. This one's fine. Exile's pretty good with Incubate. Invasion of Serex. Yeah, I guess you can blink this one. This is not too bad. But I'm probably going to just take the Merciless Repurposing. Shame we're passing the Dismal Backwater. That one is a solid. That one's a solid. Skyclave Aerialist. That's not. No need to cry home for that one. I'll take the Merciless Repurposing here. So one blue card, and essentially one blue or white card. We can still play this as mono white. We can still play this as mono blue. But we should be. But we have to be on the lookout for things to do in between. Black is actually black is one of the more solid colors, so I'm not unhappy going into black. I might be a bit more unhappy if we don't get the deadly durations. We did pass a failed conversion, but that's passing one is fine. There is a Tidal Terror. Aetherblade Agent is quite good. It is quite fine. There's an Invasion Morganda. We can pass that. Zalfirian Escape Shift. Okay, the blue looks like it's being cut quite a bit. Black is not. So I guess we can safely take this one. We can also just take the Tidal Terror, but maybe it's a bit early. In a way, I do like some of these Okay, this one transforms at 4, so maybe this one not so much. I think the Tidal Terror might have been the more correct pick. The game tends to go a lot longer, so that's something to consider. Ooh. Okay, there is Vanquish the Weak, but we will take Skittering Surveyor. This one helps us. This one's basically, if we're on the lookout for cards that bombs in other color, regardless of color. So having a Skittering Surveyor, especially one that you can flash with Yorion, pretty solid. We're gonna go for the we're gonna try to go for the 60 card special, so that's about 24 to 25 lands into 30 something, 25 into 30, 25, 35. So that's something to keep in mind. We get about we have about 14 picks, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, pick 6, 10 left. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do the math right now. This is a death trigger, unfortunately. It's probably gonna be the Oculus Whelp. I guess we can take Asgol, but we could take the Bloodfell Caves and see if Asgol or some red cards come back around. We do have to be careful though, because I guess one Bloodfell Caves is not bad. We do have to be careful that we don't take too many of these lands, because we are still aiming to flip your Companion Yorion. That said, if we don't Companion Yorion, it's not the end of the world either. We could just run Yorion in the... Again, we could just run Yorion in the 14. No harm, no foul. Get some of these early to reward any future. There's a Captive Weird. This one is fine for an early drop. There's a Gloomfang Mauler. Also helps us fix our mana. I think I am more likely to take the Mauler here. Though this one is a nice flip a tree, and it does get it's a 1/3 that flips into a 3/3 and nets us a card, which is fine considering how deep the deck is gonna be. But we probably want at least one Mauler. Yeah, I think we take the Mauler here. The Flywheel Racer is also worth considering, but I think I will take the Tidal Terror this time. There is Halo Charge Scab, but I'm not too interested in that. Okay, we got another Terror. There is a Sigilled Sentinel. This is a good one to flip because it basically doubles our backup. Do we want to splash in? Do we want to go into more white, or do we want to just take more of these? I can even just take this one, because the mill 2 cards doesn't hurt us that much. What's more likely to hurt us is the... Yeah, we'll take one. Consuming Aetherborn, Moment of Truth. Both of these are playable. I guess I take the Aetherborn here in this case. Yeah, we have to take the Dismal Backwater. That one came back. There's Rouse Reinforcements, which is fine, but I might rather just have a Moment of Truth in this case. Okay, we can sideboard the Ren's Resolve. This one can fit. We can still fit this one. So the invasion, the Asgol didn't come in. Coming in hot over Corrupted Conviction. Probably the Conviction. So 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we are... It's basically 45 cards. 43 because we did draft 2 lands. Maybe 42. I'm already on the assumption that I'm playing all of... And 41 because Yorion goes on the companion slot. I'm working on the assumption that I'm playing with all of them. Okay, this is 40. So hey, Jericho Ilagan, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? And maybe okay, this is interesting. This is a bomb, that's for sure. I probably would rather just take the Halo Forger here. But this one's a bomb at 7. This is a tough one. There's even a Stoke the Flames too. I guess we can go greedy or go. Let's go greedy here. We do have one Bloodfell Caves already. We can use Skittering Surveyor to get the second one. This one is quite late. Yeah, we'll take this one. We're probably not gonna take Horobi Death's Whale though. That one, that one tends to we might just take a preening champion here. There's an Order of the Mirror, but I think preening champion's probably a better pick. Yeah, we'll take the preening champion here. Again, on the lookout for more Skittering Surveyors. The reason we're passing Horobi is because there are many ways where it can backfire on us. So I'm usually trying to be careful of that. Okay, there is another Dismal Backwater. I am probably not that inclined to take it. I might just take the Gift on Completion though. We probably don't have that many. No, we don't have that many to flip. In fact, the Ichor Shade might be the safer pick here. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ichor Shade here. There is a chance the Dismal Backwater site. It came back to us last time, so there's a chance it might come back to us again. But even if it doesn't, it's quite fine because again we're aiming for. So we're aiming for at least some 30 plus card. I think 35 is a good number here. 35 into 25. So that is the plan. Whether it's a good plan or not, we shall see. We're basically looking for a lot of removal. This one's fine. There's an Agar, but we don't have any real burn. Invasion of Lorwyn probably is fine. It's just a bit on the expensive side. I guess we could take this and be, but right now we're splashing into a third color. Deluge doesn't really hit the tokens, which is a problem. We could just take a Saiba Cryptomancer. It protects a lot of our stuff. It's either that or another Ichor Shade. I think I take the Cryptomancer for now. Oh, we got an Rixmati Slumbering Isle. Okay, this one does give us an incentive to go into green. Is it better than... Okay, this Disturbing Conversion is our removal. Stasis Field is also kind of removal. I probably would prefer the... Well, Disturbing Conversion is fine too. I could also speculate on this. This one just nets us... This one is another land, though we do need to have a green source to get this to work. I'll take it. But I'm probably not taking Yarg. No, let's not take Yargle. That's way too greedy. We probably can take Zephyrin Scapeshift because that lets us draw a card. The Glistening Deluge is a bit on the awkward side. Invasion of Vryn is not playable at all. There is a Hanger Scrounger we can take. Yeah, we're not taking Traumatic Revelation. We'll take the Scapeshift for now. So far it's only 4 non-creatures, which is quite fine. We probably take the Swift. We can take the Etch Host Doombringer. Order of Mirror gives us something early to do. Swiftwater Cliffs also helps us with the Tally. I'm probably going to take this one. Now we just need a little help on green. Expedition Lookout is... Yeah, it's a defender. It's a bit sad. It's probably still better than any of the other picks though, so I'm going to have to take it. We'll probably take a... Oh, there's a Temporal Cleansing. We're taking this. And I think I like the Cleansing a little bit better than the other one. Order of Mirror. Should do a sanity check. Yeah, we have a lot more... We have a lot more blue now, though I guess our splash is fine. Yeah, we'll take the order. Another Tidal Terror. Yeah, see, the Dismal Backwater came back. We're taking this. But, so we just need another 14... Yeah, another 14 cards. And preferably one green source. Yeah, we're going a little bit greedy here, admittedly, but we're gonna try our best. Probably don't want this. We might be forced to take one urn. Okay, we should probably set Yorion to the side because our plan is to companion that. We want to have a realistic take on how many cards we need to take. Now we take a Disturbing Conversion. So 14 and 7, we still want more creatures. I guess now we take a Glistening Deluge. As much as I don't like this card, it's still a card. And there's the Kite Sail. I might actually put the Ren's Resolve in instead. Ooh, okay, Guardian of Girpur. This one's solid. We're passing our third Halo Forger because I want to take the Deadly Duration. Now, like, I want to take the Deadly Duration this time, so I'm passing Halo Forger for the third time. Alternately, I could just take this. No, we're taking this one. This one's the more realistic take here. No, we can... Okay, if I were to take Halo Forger, what are the spells we can get back? Instant or sorcery. So, Moment of Truth, Corrupted Conviction, Temporal Cleansing, Merciless Repurposing. We have to take at least one duration. So we're gonna pass on Halo Forger for the third time. We do get rewarded with the Blight Dragon, so that is a pretty solid pickup there. And let's see, Artistic Refusal's fine. There is Old School Rona, which we don't really want. Stormclaw Rager doesn't really... Well, it does have draw a card, which is nice, but I don't think it really fits our deck. Neither the Searing Barb. Ichor Drinker might be fine, actually. Do we have time to cast an Artistic Refusal? We actually do have to be careful. We don't... Because there is still the chance to break on a lot of these draws. I might actually just take another Gloomfang Mauler in this case. Fan is not... I'm not a fan of Fan. I am more of a fan of Eyes of Gitaxias. There's an Unseal, which is fine. Well, see if we can get an Unseal on the return. So, 27 cards. Yeah, we're going to be a bit land heavy here. That is a concern. We might be forced to run the Kite Sail, which is... Okay, the Etch Familiar or Tetsuko Umezawa. We do have ways to slip through, but not all of them are that great. I think we take the Etch Familiar here. Oh yeah, also we're still on the lookout for something that generates green, like the Jungle Hollow. We are passing quite a few cards, but I kind of want the extra help here. I could have... So basically this allows me to run one forest, one mountain. Yeah, one forest, one mountain, then it's mostly blue, then it's mostly islands and swamps from there. I might have picked that one way too high though. I could probably have just waited a little bit. There's an Invasion of Pyrulia, Scrytree. It's a cheap one. Mutagen Connoisseur. There's a Searing Barb now, but there's also an Unsealed the Necropolis, which I probably want. Yeah, I want to avoid splashing too much, even though the green-blue cards, if they come back, I'll consider it. So we need about 6 or 7 more cards. Basically, any excuse to not run Kite Sail right now. So Oculus Whelp is a good one. Also, our curve is not too bad, 975. The 6 drops, 3 of them are land cyclers, so not too... Wait, yeah, 3 of them are land cyclers, not too bad there. We did get our Halo Forger back, so I am snap taking this. It's not often we get to take the 60 card special, but we probably will. Also need to do a sanity check on creatures. I would need, with 12 non-creature spells, I want to pick up as many creatures as possible. There is a Furnace Host Charger which allows us to splash for red. It's definitely better than the second Eyes of Gitaxias, I think, so I'm gonna take that. Another Tidal Terror, Artistic Refusal, there's Arona. Probably need something mid-range. I'm gonna hesitantly take the Rona. I could take another Swiftwater Cliffs. No, we'll take Rona this time. We Need about 3 more picks. Another unseal. Convoke, but this one we don't realistically have red, so let's try it. We can take one Scrap Chomper. Although the adaptation is actually a really good card. We'll sideboard the... Okay, so yeah, we can run 24 lands with this setup, and still get away with not running Kite Sail. Now we could easily just switch to actually running Kite Sail, but let's see. So definitely want to add more lands here. So doing a sanity check, yeah, our blue and black are even, so definitely want 2 mountains, 1 forest. So okay, this is sanity check here. 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4. Actually 12. Then 1, 2. I am fine with this. Now this is admittedly a bit of a stretch, but we're gonna make we'll try to make this work. Let's see how well this does. Not often we get a good excuse to play 60 cards. This does look like a good excuse. I don't like the fact that we are telling our opponent that we are playing with Yorion, but they see the deck size, they know we're gonna be playing with Yorion anyway. Yeah, we do run into some awkwardness like this, but I do have to keep this one. Okay, at least we open into an Edge Familiar. Drag Recycler. Yeah, this... Okay, we do have to play this. We have a few transform permanents, but not that many. Let's see, if our opponent has removal, at least we gained some of the life back, so it's not the worst. Opponent goes Cosmic Hunger. Sure. Then next turn, we can just play Jungle Hop. We can try, if we draw an untapped land. Oh no, we need an untapped Black Source, so that part is not quite happening. We would like this one to make this a 3/3. At least it stops the Recycler. I could put this in, but that's way too early. I'm gonna play the Expedition Lookout. Can't be blocked, so we're taking this one. We can kind of block that. Let's see if we can make our opponent use up removal. Yeah, this one's a... Herbology Instructor. Yeah, sure. I don't want to use that for lands quite yet. This one doesn't actually kill any of these. That's really why I don't like... I'm actually going to just play this. We don't have a transform permanent, so it's really bad, but I'm also trying to think, what are the... Did our opponent just draft multiple... No, Final Flourish. Okay. So our opponent did draft enough removal. We are in trouble. Ooh. Taking another 4. Unfortunately, this has Defender. Yeah, we can Convoke to buy some time. We can also just play Rona. Probably still not blocking with Rona, but it's... Yeah, this is one of the awkward situations that we run into. I'm still willing to give this one a go, but and worst case scenario, we did get some value off the rares. Opponent could incubate this right away. Don't see a reason to. Did our opponent just draft? Oh come on, they really drafted all the removal? Oh come on, that's really horrible. We are forced to block. There's no reason not to block. And let's see, you may cast by discarding 2 cards in addition to paying its cost, so that is an option. If I do that, like I want to be able to temporal cleansing, hold up blocks. I guess that's fine. It's probably better than claiming. No, we'll hold up blocks here. Let's buy ourselves a little bit of time, but I don't. Oh, this is sorcery. I forgot. Yeah, we should have cast that right away. Yeah, we goofed up on that one. Might as well sack this. Kind of got too greedy there. I keep forgetting this is not an instant. It's still good with Convoke though. And yeah, we can cast this also. Might as well. So what are the cards that we? Yeah, doesn't matter. Our opponent actually could just dome us anyway. What were they waiting for? Okay, so that was very inauspicious. We had too many of our expensive cards to start off. I don't think we can afford the lower curve, so we just have to mulligan aggressively. That's really our only out. We'll try this again. Yeah, those later picks were awkward. We probably needed a lot more card draw though. So a lot of those cards that say draw a card were probably better. 4 drops are way too slow. We really need to hit into 3 drops. Our opponent also had the... Okay, so yeah, we have to mull this. This one is keepable. We can get to this. We cycle. Each player mills 3, returns 2. The cycling cards do a real good job here. This one buys us a little bit of time. Also interesting, we do have a combo with the Disturbing Conversion and Yorion. We can get to mill even more cards. Opponent goes for the Spear. So if our opponent goes for this, I want to stack the Disturbing Conversion on top of it in response. This has flash, right? Yeah, this has flash. Just making sure. This does not have haste unless I pay 1 more mana. Invasion of Zendikar. We did get rid of the removal and Eudora. We lost an island, which might not be that relevant. Okay, that adds even more cards to the yard. I am concerned about this. I would prefer to have the double black for regenerate, but we might as well play it now. Yeah, we might be playing into removal though. Our opponent actually just yeah, because opponent hitting 6 mana is quite a big deal. If our opponent pays to transform this, it's fine. Just have to be careful of instants. So we actually have to take damage. Yeah, we kind of got greedy on this one. No, opponent goes overgrown pest. That's fine. Hits into an invasion of Mercadia. We are going for it right away, so discarding. That's a fine discard. Okay, we hit a Wildwood Escort. Kind of want to do Etch Familiar, but Gloomfang Mauler is probably the much better one. I say we swing because I have no desire to hold this one back. Also note that we can... Also note that Gloomfang Mauler with the backup 2 actually just makes some Skittrick, some lethal. Opponent is going to try to find a way to bin this one. No Vigilance, Haste. Both of these are ground creatures. Ravenous. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, so they can snipe this. Sure. This does have haste, yeah, so you can tap for 1 more mana. So that is a concern. So there are some cards that we do want to be careful with. Let's see. Oh, this does give Menace though. And there we go. We bought enough time for Skittricks to come online. Actually. So that was a solid win. We'll take that. Yeah, sometimes you win off the back of your rares, though we more like we stole that one. But we'll take it. I'm not going to complain about that. I will admit that we probably wanted more removal, but having enough creatures to gum the board up is fine. Yeah, that was a good game. I do like it. How about you? How were you able to do any drafts recently? Yeah, my sealed pool experience has been kind of disastrous, but drafts are fine. This is, let's see, cycle into unseal. No, we'll mulligan. Okay, this is better. We're actually gonna bin the urn here. Because we can go turn 2 cycle, turn 3 Ichor, turn 4 Gloomshade. So far, Yorion hasn't had the time to make an appearance yet, but no rush. It does favor the longer game, so that's something we have to keep in mind. Jury, whenever you sacrifice a permanent. So I definitely do not want to play Halo Forger here. Also, yeah, this one's a bit expensive. From a graveyard, so we want to be on the lookout for cards in our opponent's graveyard. Collective Nightmare, sure. Take some hits. Italy's gonna take a while. I kind of want to hold this up though, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can actually... Oh no, you can't convoke for it because you have to pay the X right away. But we do get a treasure token out of this, so... Do I just... Yeah, I guess we just bring Yorion in. Because a 4-5 is still annoying enough to deal with, so we'll play with that. Opponent goes Dreg Recycler. Is that good enough for a target? Probably not. Also, this one is whenever you sacrifice. So this triggers, I might be able to kill in response. I could also just Temporal Cleansing now just to get something out of the way. But we'll pass for now. We got the removal. We are a bit ways away from Italy though, so let's keep that in mind. There is also a chance our opponent just starts hitting us and doesn't cast anything. Edge Toast Doombringer. Okay, that's a good target. Now we could Ice of Gitaxias to also get an Incubate Tree set up, so I'm actually going to cast that. Draw ourselves into Swift Water Cliffs. Oh wait! So as long as we hold this up, we actually can cast Italy now. I forgot that we got treasure tokens from... Wait a minute, how did we get that treasure token? Oh yeah, the Deadly Duration. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I forgot about Collective Nightmare. Indestructible... It's actually... Stormblade Berserker... Opponent knows we have this so to block with. So that's a forced block. Opponent can actually sack a land to grow this one, then just do the block. Hit me for 3, sure. Ooh, that also works. Then they can ding us for 4. No, they're letting it go. Okay. So I could do this, but realistically I want to do this one right away. Oh yeah, and we can Yorion next turn. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if it survives, but we just need to hit certain cards off the top too. So cast any number of spells. I definitely want to put this here. Not the greatest of hits. We could still lose this one too, so it's not we're not out of the woods yet. Acre Shade, okay. Now let's see. You can take 4, 5. Yeah, it's. I could swing with this first. Let's see what are other options. Oh, we can Halo Forger, shrink something. We can Temporal Cleansing, get something out of the way. Opponent can sack in response. Yeah, let's No, I can't activate this, but that's fine. Opponent's gonna try to go for max damage here. Corrupted Conviction, sack, draw 2 cards instead, so deals damage to any target. I'm probably not swinging Italy. They might go for the Consuming Aetherborn. No, they're going for us. Okay, sure. Now I could just cycle this. So we're gonna swing. Because we need to gain the life right away. Opponent is gonna double. Oh, they're just gonna single block? Oh no. They're gonna then sack it. Okay, okay. But they are using up a lot of resources to make this happen. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Now, realistically, we are not flipping this, but let's see. Can I sacrifice, put a +1, and draw a card? Probably not. We'll see if our opponent... they might have to stoke the flames, in which case, yeah, it's over. Can't do anything about that. Opponent really went out. Yeah, they had to stoke the flames. Ah, that was annoying. Can't be helped. Could we have... We could have gone bouncing the other creature instead, because that was a sacrifice. No, they had the collective brutality anyway. So that wasn't... So we do have a way to go long, but we have to keep our life total in mind. Okay, this one's keepable. Turn 2 order, turn 3 surveyor. We're probably not going to flip it. We're probably going to get another blue source here. Because of Yorion. Also interesting that our opponent did not play anything. Cut short. Short. That's not the worst thing to happen. Plays Oculus well. I can play Halo Forger, but I kind of want to wait a little bit. I'm going to play the Consuming Aetherborn. See if our opponent doesn't trade, so we get a temporary life gain. We can your opponent into blue red. I can exile 2, but we're probably not going to cast those true. I kind of want to just hold Moment of Truth here. Yeah, we kind of dared, but in this case, we are having it harder out for us. Opponent's gonna tap. Sure. Interesting note that because of Yorion, we get to untap it around a bit. Opponent flips this into Saboteurs. Let's see what we get out of this. Disturbing Conversion. So do I let them flip it? No, I probably want to block it. It gains us some life. So we hit Bloodfell Caves. Probably want that. This time we go get our green source just in case we hit it. Opponent has a stasis field. Bleh. If they all go for this, I'm not blocking anything. Well, I guess I can just make... Oh, oh no, this loses flying, so that one's gonna go through anyway. Yeah, we'll just take it. So we do... So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do a check. No, I don't want to get that. Pay 3. I mean, it's a shame we have to give them a card as a result. We now have late game Ren's Resolve though, and we can't... Hit their Progenitor XR. We are able to take out most of these. It's all creatures. We will lose this one, not this one though. So I can cast this first to get each opponent to lose. Oh wait, no, we don't have enough black. I'm gonna offer. Opponent had another cut short. Yeah, yep, can't be helped. Get that out of the way. Might as well. Then we can still cast Ren's Resolve. Yeah, we'll cast Ren's Resolve. Unseal and Furnace Host are good picks. So probably I need to draw an untapped source if I want to cast both. Opponent hits a Kenra Spell Spear, which is super annoying. I don't want them to draw more cards. If I let them go, discard the land card, deals 2 damage to any target. Yeah, sure, we'll let... No, it's just... Whenever you discard a land card, exile a top card. Okay. So I can give up on this, just go unseal for... Hold on. Let's do a check on their cards. Stasis Seal cut short. Yeah, I should have paid attention to the... Preening Champion is fine. Actually, I'll take the We have an Ice of Gitaxias also. I think I'll take the Halo Forger. Opponent's gonna do the 1/2. Now the one trick with this one is because this doesn't actually target it, we can slip this on under Spell Spear. Opponent's gonna pitch. Hits a land, sure. Gonna clash these. Opponent goes Expedition Lookout. Let's see, 1 2 3 1 2. That's a no. I might have to just give ourselves a body on the floor. Just have to survive a bit. Thankfully, we haven't milled any of our good stuff yet. So we are taking damage from this one. I probably just... Okay, let's just go 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, let's play land first. They do have a... Let's see, they have another cut short. We're gonna borrow that. Now I could swing with this first, but let's wait. I could actually swing with this too, but we're just gonna end up trading it. Yeah, also there's the odds that our opponent just pitches that. Preening Champion. Opponent is running down to 10 cards, so we might be able to just win that way, though we are still in a dangerous situation. Also, this does not have sorcery speed activation, so we can wait. Now, this is where having all these lands are going to catch up to us. We're going to pass. We can also play our own Expedition Lookout. Now it's our turn. Opponent is probably digging into something. Yeah, they're going for the mass land pitch. I think, yeah, they're just waiting to pitch 3 lands, but that will exile 3 cards. I am actually inclined to... Okay, opponent does have a Strobe Knight, that's fine. I'm actually inclined to take damage from here because it will make them draw even more cards. Yorion finally pulling their weight. They do have a Tetsuko. Sure. Though... Do I pop this to take care of that? Because they're down to 4 cards. Down to 3 cards. Plays Tetsuko, that just... And what happens to the XL cards? And opponent concedes. Yeah, we drew into a tally. We put them one card lesser. We managed to survive that long, and we actually, even with that land drought, I'm willing to take that one. Yeah. In constructed or indestructible drops, not really. I don't think the Knights deck actually needs it. Okay, this is... Overall, I'm happy with the deck. Maybe the performance not so much, but I can say that it's my fault on two of the game. The first loss and the second loss, I guess there is a bit of fault on me. Okay, the first loss... Should I have mulliganed harder? Probably. I guess it increases the importance of having land cyclers if you're going for the 60 card special. This one is super sketch, but we can Skittering Surveyor for our green source. And if we survive long enough, we might even be able to Wildwood Escort Skittering Surveyor into our red source again. So, and we got our double blue, double black, so can't complain too much about that. Take two. Opponent doesn't have a follow-up. If our opponent actually... Okay, opponent's not going for the kill on that one quite yet. We want to incentivize them to use up a kill spell because we actually are... It grows that, that's fine. Opponent goes Invasion. Ooh. Now, do they go for Grandma? I think they go for Grandma. Because, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Get me a red source. That still drops me at 5. So, not quite enough. Oh no, they're not going for Grandma. Okay. They're going for me instead. Hold on. I cannot flip this quite yet. I can go Rinse Resolve first, see what we hit. But I actually suspect it might just be Aetherblade Agent. Yeah. I can cast this to get us down to one more, but I probably want to just bring Yorion in. Yeah, let's just bring Yorion in. Bit sketchy. We could still lose easily because we didn't do a whole bunch. I'm surprised our opponent let the Ichor Shade go. Preening Champion. Sure, not the best hit we got. Oh, goofed up. It's supposed to be the other way around. Anyway, let's draw a card. Opponent is kind of flooded though. Halo Forger, they go X equals 4. Make something into a 4-3. I guess that's fine. Yeah, X equals 2. That's basically a draw card. Yeah, targeting the preening champion is a problem. I will need to blink Yorion. Opponent's gonna try to see if they can end this right away. I'm gonna definitely Yorion blink first. Replay Italy as a result, which is really solid. They did make the right choice in going after us. Let's steal their last card. Yeah, that was a good call. So definitely want to exile Italy. Everything else can stay. Hold on. I can attack, but I won't because my life total is still in danger. Oh, it actually would have comboed nice. Probably want to put it... I could still lose anyway, so it doesn't really matter who I back up. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I take 2. So let's see, could we could still die right here. I could flip this into an 11-11. Yeah, they have to go for us. There's really no way around it. Okay, done. What's their last card? Can they deal that last point? Nope. Edge Familiar doesn't do it for us. I can force our opponent to mass block with this. But I'm going to cast Ren's Resolve first, see what we hit. Consuming Aetherborn's a good one. Okay, I played my land already. Yeah, opponent concedes because I was just gonna drop Consuming Aetherborn and hit back for enough life. Opponent could mass block, but wouldn't matter there. Whew! That was very close. Sure, we have a lot of rares, but in most situations we would not be able to play our way out of it. We had to draw the deck in such a way that we're able to get there. Not very easy. But we'll make it happen. One way or another. Okay, this one... We got Mountain Cycling. We can cycle for our Black Source. We got a Moment of Truth. Not our best hand. It's worth a shot, I'd say. So if we go Moment of Truth, we're definitely going for a Black Source. Traumatic Revelation. We probably lose either the Skittering Surveyor or the Furnace Host. We lose this... Opponent has no idea what our deck does. But they take the Skittering Surveyor, which is super annoying, but not the worst. So I definitely want to cycle first, hit our land drops. Okay, still missing. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one first, see if we hit we don't hit the swamp. We do hit Eyes of Gitaxias instead. Do I? Yeah, probably don't need. Put Lona in the graveyard, and back in library. Bit of a sticky situation, I will admit. Yeah, this one we did not do our best option. Opponent should swing first. Swing first, go for the. Swing first, incubate. That is a super play. I will admit. Yeah, pretty solid play. We did hit our black source finally, so that's some good news. I can play Ichor Shade. It would block this, but not the others. I probably should draw a card though. Yeah, hit our other black source, so that allows us to Deadly Derision their next big thing. And it does give us the mana for. So we're taking 7 though. That's a bit of a pain. Nezumi Informant. I say we lose the Halo Charge Scab can get the card back. I say we lose the Ichor Shade. Now I can block with this. I take 5. I can alternately Deadly Derision 1. Let's see, do we have any good spells in the yard? No, we're going to actually pass. We're gonna give up the treasure token to generate an extra blocker. Now they might have removal for this, but it's still worth a shot to get it out of the way. Yeah, they have removal for this. Tandem takedown. So that puts us down to 8. Not great. Yeah, probably not gonna win this one. We can Merciless Repurposing, but we're way too low. We can also Deluge, but that doesn't help either. Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, yeah, sometimes we do end up with a really slow situation. Our opponent having Traumatic Revelation really wrecked us there. That was quite unexpected. But hey, it's not the worst performance, I would say. 3 wins, below average, but still good. I'll take it for now. We'll take it as a... And at the very least, we can say that we can check off our... We can check off actually having played with Yorion. So that's not too bad. That's going to be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. Yeah, many thanks, Jericho Ilagan. I wish you the best in Standard. Personally, I have not played Standard in a long time. I probably should start going back. Hey, nice hit Itsugu. Into an Izuri. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing on your draft so far. Wish you guys all the best of luck. That's going to be it for this show. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.